Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Nanta Alfarezza Agasta. I'm from Central Java, Indonesia. So, in this very moment, I would like to present some materials related to Spain. A little history of Spain. Spain is a country that existed since Old Roman Empire, a country that has the full name of the Kingdom of Spain. The government system has adopted by Spain is a constitutional monarchy governance system, which is a system government where a head of state is a king, while the head of government is a prime minister. The culture of Spain is based on a variety of historical influences, primarily based on pre-Roman Celtic and Iberian culture. Spanish culture and society has a reflection of Spain's unique position at the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and the Mediterranean, and the many peoples who have occupied Spain throughout its history. One of one of its culture is flamenco dance. Actually, the flamenco dance is one of the traditional social dances originating from Andalusia, which is located in the southern of Spain. Then De la Mort dance or the death dance on Holy Thursday in the medieval town of Verges, Spain, a traditional La Danza de la Mort or dance of death performs. Traditionally, is it done, also called the dance of the death, is it an artistic genre of allegory of the late Middle Ages on a university of death. Next one is El Cholacho, known, known locally as El Cholacho, but internationally known as baby jumping, when some adult just jumping over a baby for their goods, for protecting them from the devil. The next one is Spaniard New Year's Eve, as midnight nears on Nochefiea or Old Night, the last day of the year. The entire country gathers in front of television screens in town squares, clutching a small bowl of green grapes, wearing red underwear. This popular tradition is a century or so old, though its exact origins remain debatable. Our next one is El Enfarinats or food fighting, when they are throwing eggs, flour, many other food, and some firecrackers. And Farinats is a game, a charade, a ludic battle between two opposing teams in an enactment of the political situation of the region. One team, the Enfarinats or the flawed ones, act as the government, while the other one represents opposition. Then there's El Encierro, a running of bulls or encierro in Spanish is an event that involves running in front of a small group of cattle, typically six but sometimes 10 or more, that have been let loose on a course, a section of subset of a town street, usually as part of a summer festival. Particular breeds of cattle may be favored, such as the Toro Bravo in Spain. Cattle is more like some bulls. Or next one is La Tomatina. La Tomatina is a festival that held in the Valencian town of Bunol, in which participants throw tomatoes and get involved in a tomato fight purely for entertainment purposes. Since 1945, it has been held on the last Wednesday of August during a week of festives in Bunoi. Spanish has its own traditional clothing. They use fabrics with various motifs and such as spots and lines. In use, this dress is usually equipped with a long scarf, which is also tufted, ornamental combs, and large earrings, also commonly used as accessories. The feature of the flamingo style itself can be seen in application of tassels on a dress, and it most widely used in wedding dresses. The reason is the luxurious and the striking impression carried flamingo style is needed very accordance with a wedding event that is usually held in luxury. Well, language. Spanish is part of the Ibero-Romance language which evolved from several dialects of Vulgar Latin in Iberia After the collapse of Western Roman Empire since the 5th century, the oldest Latin texts with traces of Spanish come from mid-northern Iberia in the 9th century, and the first systematic written use of the language happened in Toledo, a prominent city of kingdom in castle in 13th century. Next point is belief. The major religion in Spain has been Catholic Christianity since the Reconquista, which is a small minority of other Christian and non-Christian religions and high level of secularization as a 2020 Catholicism has been present in Iberian Peninsula since the Roman times. Next one is Spanish cuisine. The first one is paella. Apart from having a sour and savory taste, Spanish cuisine often uses vegetable and seafood ingredients. The reason is due to its geographic location and different climates between regions in Spain. In addition, Spanish people are also obliged to use olive oil in every dish. Then Mallorcan tambed. Mallorcan tambed is the one of traditional Spanish food. This food combines chilies, tomatoes, olive oil. Then churros con chocolate. Churros con chocolate. This food is a typical Spanish snack. It's basically churro with a chocolate dip. Then Spanish tourism. It has some Alhambra Granada is a castle. It's a legacy of Islamic glory in southern Spain known as Andalusia after 8 centuries of being controlled by Muslims. Finally, Spain, including Alhambra, was again controlled by the Catholic Kingdom. Then the second one is Plaza de España. Sevilla Plaza de España is located in the middle of Maria Lucia Park. This public open space is in the form of semicircle and around it stand by historic buildings which are now occupied by the government. Then Plaza Mayor. Tourist attraction in Spain, the Plaza Mayor is a large square. This place is a favorite of all circles, both of the local residents and tourists alike, to gather over a coffee in a cafe. In conclusion, Spain is an interesting country to visit because it has many tradition, many unique, and many cuisine to try. So that's it from me. Good afternoon, everyone.